And this is probably the newest memorial here in Knoxville, and it's for veterans. Established, I think the gentleman's name was McMillan. He was a general, and they worked diligently raising money. The majority of this was funded privately. There were donations made by corporations, and I think the government did put some money in on it, but predominantly this is a grassroots thing that they put together. If you look on each one of the columns, you'll see the 3 stars that represent the 3 parts of the state: East, Middle, and West Tennessee. The one that's dark on the right signifies East Tennessee on each one of these. And at the bottom of each column, you see a list of names and the county that they are from. And these are all the people from East Tennessee who gave their life in each one of these wars. And they're inscribed here by conflict. The 3rd column here, and this is World War II, it's got it listed by county. From this point right here down to here, all of these people are Campbell Countyans who gave their life during World War II. And a lot of last names on there look very familiar. There's Heatherly, Hatmakers, Russell, Adkins, Collinsworth, Childress, Cross, Lynch, Woods, Darty, Seiler. A lot of Campbell Countyans, and that applies to each one of these different wars that's represented. And the column in the middle, the large monument, is based on a speech that Franklin Delano Roosevelt gave during the Second World War era, and it's based on the 4 freedoms. And on the point facing us now is the freedom of speech. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but inside the very top is a bell. And I think that has been rung from time to time when they have ceremonies here, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, things of that nature. And from right here, these are Medal of Honor recipients that are honored here from Lenore City, Whitwell, Greene County, and Dunlap, Tennessee. Those are all Medal of Honor recipients. And then there's a quote from General Douglas MacArthur from 1945, for freedom, tolerance, and justice. And that was his hope. And that is also depicted here to honor not only the ones that are fallen, but the ones that continue to serve, protecting our country. And as we go back through, there's Medal of Honor recipients all the way back through there, including Alvin C. York is honored here as well. And here's a quote from Dwight Eisenhower, message he gave at D-Day: "The eyes of the world are upon you, the hopes and prayers of liberty, loving people everywhere march with you." There's a lot of history here, and if the day were nicer and it wasn't such a rainy day, it would not be unusual to run into several veterans here, or family members of people whose names are honored on these columns. But being a rainy day, we're the only ones here today. And this is the column honoring Alvin C. York, who's probably the most famous Medal of Honor recipient from the state of Tennessee. Of course, was a conscientious objector for a while. He had a moment of clarity between he and God, went on to fight in the First World War, and was a hero in France. Just did some remarkable things. Was honored in a movie called Sergeant York, probably my favorite movie of all time, or one of, and he is honored here as well. This is just outside the Veterans Memorial, and this is actually where the World's Fair took place. See the ever-present sun sphere in the background there. This is an area that I worked in 32 years ago during the '82 World's Fair. In some ways it doesn't look any different, and in other ways it's entirely different. These fountains were not here, and in the summer this place is packed with kids playing in these fountains. It's a nice feature that the city has produced just for the public.